Tay, welcome to my channel. Today I filmed my first YouTube video for this channel and I'm a pretty awkward person, so I was really nervous, so that was really scary, but I'm trying to put myself out there and start romanticizing my life. If you're interested, I did make that video on Christmas gift ideas for your loved ones. But tonight I'm gonna do a get unready with me while I tell you a little bit about myself. That way you can get to know me and who I am, and maybe we'll vibe. So to start, I'm gonna go ahead and get into comfy clothes and take off my rings and my earrings. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take off all of my rings. I'm trying to experiment with mixed metals right now. That one just slipped right off. My wedding band and my engagement ring are silver. Technically white gold, I think my wedding band is. But all the cute jewelry is gold because it's really in right now. And I've always been a silver girly. So I don't have a jewelry tray in here right now. This is a new nightstand. And I don't even know where my jewelry tray is right now. I'm actually gonna put in little studs instead of these hoops because since having my son, I basically like stopped wearing earrings and my holes are starting to close up even though I've had them pierced since I was 4. Hold on. Okay, that's better. Alright, so getting to know me a little bit. I go by Taylor Monet. Monet is my middle name and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. Monet is a painter and I'm a painter. He is my mom's favorite artist, so she gave me the middle name Monet, and it basically became, it's like God knew, because he knows everything, but like I'm an artist, I'm a painter, so I'm gonna go by Tay Monet because that's who I am. Okay, so as you just saw, I just took off my wedding ring and engagement ring. So yes, I am married to my husband Michael. We've been married for probably like 1 year and 6 months now or something like that. And I have an 8-month-old son. His name is Miles and I love him so much. He's my little bestie. Yeah, so I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and it's been really crazy. I got pregnant immediately. It was a surprise. Do you like my snail headband? That's what we're working with tonight. Anyways, yeah, I love being a wife, I love being a mom, but it's so hard, especially being a stay-at-home mom. I could get into that on like a whole nother video. I'm really grateful for the life that I have. I love my family. I love my son. He is my whole world. And I'm very blessed to have been able to stay home with him up until this point and raise him. So yeah. Do not judge me. I am taking off my makeup with wipes right now. I don't have any makeup removing balm at the moment. I threw it out a while ago because it got a lot of dog hair in it, which is gross. And speaking of dogs, I have 3. No, I don't have a huge house. Yes, I have a fenced-in yard, but yeah, I have 3 dogs, and they're all different breeds, but 2 of them are herding dogs, which the second one, we did not know was going to be a herding dog because she is a mutt, but she definitely is, you could just tell. But I'll probably end up doing a whole video on them anyways. I'll like insert a picture of the 3 of them. I have an Australian Shepherd named Mia, who is 1.5 years old. No, 1 year and 8 months. Yeah. And our second dog, Hazel, she's 1.5 years old. And we have our 3rd dog. He is a Great Dane St. Bernard mix. We got both him and Hazel at the shelter at different times, and he is only 6 months old. He's my dream dog. I love him so much. He's awesome. And yeah. So, Mia, Hazel, and Titus. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and cleanse. And before you're like, why aren't you doing this in your bathroom? My bathroom doesn't have power right now. So everything is being done in my bedroom. And the room that I would love to film in also doesn't have power. We have like a spare room that I like turned into like a little office, art studio, and I would love to film in there. But here we are. Anyways, moving on to the next little fact about me, and there's no smooth way to get into this. I'm gonna tell you my 2 favorite movies. The first one, I feel like they're tied, so that's why there's 2 of them. And these have kind of always been my favorite movies. One is The Holiday, technically a Christmas film, but I love it so much. There's something about the like time it was made. 2000s movies are my favorite. I just love that movie so much. Like the acting, you have to like give it a second. Jack Black is in it, Jude Law is in it. It's got 2 very iconic women. Like it's so good, and the love story and like the drama, and part of it takes place in England, and I just love that so much. Okay, and the second movie that I love just as much, it's in a totally different genre. It's The Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. It has been one of my favorite movies since I was 9 years old, and he's been my favorite Spider-Man since I was 9 years old, and I've loved Spider-Man since I was 9 years old. I know he's not everybody's favorite. He was so slept on, and people were like basically judged him because he was too cool to be Peter Parker, but honestly I loved it. I loved the costuming, especially in the first movie. I love it. I'm an artist, so like I see that. I see the value in how that movie was created. Okay, so now that I'm all dried off, I'm gonna don't be mad at me for not using a plant and actually using aloe vera gel. I use this year round and I put it on my face. I'm not as consistent as I used to be, but for a few years now I would do this almost every night and sometimes in the morning if I didn't have anywhere to go. Some people call it slugging, basically. A lot of people do it with like Vaseline, right? That's what people use. I just don't like the feeling of Vaseline. I love the smell of aloe. Reminds me of the beach. And I'm also gonna do my lash serum. But yeah, I love superhero movies so much, specifically Marvel. Like I love Marvel movies and I love DC's comics. Like so much. Like the comics for DC are unmatched, but the movies for Marvel are like perfection. And like I love the Spider-Man comics, obviously. I have a few of them. And I love collecting like Funko Pops, like so much. I have so many of them. I'll just have to insert like a picture of some of my favorite ones because I don't currently have them with me. They're actually still at my mom's house from before I moved. So yeah, I'm really into comics and superheroes and all of that. I'm using the e.l.f. Enhancing Lash and Brow Serum, by the way. You can't really tell, but I have like the world's itty bittiest lashes. For a reason, I used to pull out my hair when I was a kid, and I also don't have any eyebrows, but I shave these off so I can draw them on better because my actual natural brow grows like all the way down here, and I'm not about that. So if you were looking at me this whole time like she has no eyebrows, yeah, I only put this on in the front because I am like really missing hair up front. But yeah, I actually really like this serum. It did help me regrow a ton of my lashes. But yeah, so as I mentioned before, I am an artist, and I don't even know where to begin. Like, I just love art, always have. I've been drawing since I was like 3 or 4 years old and never really stopped. I will say I had so much pressure put on me as a kid and it really screwed me up. So I'm still kind of healing from that and figuring out my style. Like I was so pressured into finding my style that I never did because I couldn't copy somebody else's. Like I felt like I couldn't even use it as inspiration. So I'm a little bit damaged in that department, and it's something that a lot of like adults don't realize when they're talking to young creative kids, is that we're so fragile when it comes to who we are and what we love to do. So like I love crafting, painting, drawing, watercolors. Like I do a little bit of everything, but I was so into drawing and I always wanted to be a comic book artist. Obviously that never happened. And honestly, I'm not even that good at drawing superheroes other than Spider-Man and like Venom and characters like that. I kind of gave up because I felt like I couldn't do it, because I was pressured into finding my own way to draw the characters, and that was frustrating. But I'm working on figuring out my style right now. I'm really into painting. I have been for the last few years. So I would definitely consider myself more of a painter, but I will say I do love to craft. So if you're interested in any like DIY gift ideas, let me know, because there's a ton that I've made in the past that people really loved, that aren't like cheap looking or like too childish. Like they're like made with love, handmade gifts, things that people can use or still appreciate. So if you are interested in a video like that, please let me know, because I have quite a few examples. Insecure every once in a while. Obviously, I'm pretty comfortable with myself now. I'm barefaced in front of a camera, which is scary, but I've embraced who I am, especially since having a baby, because I did not wear a lot of makeup when I was pregnant, which was sad. And I love makeup so much. Like, I obviously am always working on a budget, but I just love makeup so much. Like fun eyeshadows, especially pink, purple, red, because I have blue eyes, so having those colors, like a pop of color on your face, I love it so much. I used to watch all the beauty influencers on YouTube, and then everything moved to TikTok, and I'm taking a break from that because I just can't handle all the negativity. Like everybody is always hating on somebody. Like I don't get anything that feels good to watch. And as like a Christian girly, that's really uncomfortable because I can't handle seeing people hate on other people so much. So I'm moving back to YouTube. Anyways, but yeah, I love makeup. And I'm just now starting to get back into wearing it every day, at least a little bit, at least my eyebrows, lashes, and lips, because they frame the face, and trying to feel good again, trying to get back into things that I love, because again, when I was pregnant, I did not wear a lot of makeup. I felt like crap. I couldn't get up in the mornings because I was sick, and that was the longest period of time that I went without really wearing makeup every day, and since I was 10 years old. And some might think that that's like rejuvenating. For me, it was terrifying, and I really lost a part of myself in that process. But now we're all lotioned up, and we are going to move on to some lip care. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of lip care. I'm a little nervous because I kind of DIY'd some products here. I love DIYing like lip scrubs, body scrubs, because they're so easy to make at home, and honestly they make my skin feel so good because there's no soap involved. It's all like natural ingredients. So I made myself a lip scrub, and it looks funky because I made it myself, and it's my first time making a lip scrub. And it's basically, I use brown sugar, not white sugar, because I like brown sugar. I like how it feels. And I use coconut oil and honey and a little bit of vanilla. So we're gonna scrub lips. I had a lip tint on earlier. Also the fact that this isn't gonna like, I don't have to call poison control if I ingest it. Like, this is edible. And it smells amazing. Like, that feels really good. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. Look how much of it I have. I mean, again, I put it in the freezer. It looks a little weird. It tastes like a cookie. I also made a little lip mask out of coconut oil, honey, and vanilla, again, just like something really moisturizing. I also use Vaseline, but I thought I would try this. I saw a little DIY recipe, and I'm always going to try stuff like that when it's like clean, natural ingredients. I say a lot, don't I? I'm blanking. Oh yeah, so I love sharks. They're my favorite animal in the entire world. I have a shark tattoo. I love them so much. I have a ton of shark plushies. They're all in my son's room, of course, because people just assume that they were his now, and I'm just gonna let them believe that. They're mama's. I love sharks so much. Like, so much. And I do have a favorite. I love the black tip reef shark. I know that they're really common, and you might think there's not a whole lot that's special about them, but I think they're kind of edgy. They got that little black tip on like all of their fins. They are so pretty, and yes, they're so common, so it's like, you know that you might see one. They're easy to identify. I love them so much. So yeah, I'm like the crazy shark lady. Everybody in my family and all my friends know, like, if they know anything about me, it's that I love God and I love sharks. Oh my gosh, do you see how like shiny that is? It's definitely because the oil. I love how that looks. It feels so good, and of course it smells great because the vanilla and the honey. It smells so good. I actually had like all that coconut oil for my dogs for like their feet and their nose. It's getting cold, so like their paws are getting really cracked. So yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna try to use it. I saw a little DIY recipe thing. So far, I love both of these, so if you're interested in a more in-depth tutorial, I will definitely give it to you. So kind of while we wrap this thing up, I'm gonna share an honorable mention that I brought in here with me, and I ended up using, where is it? The snowflakes and cashmere, because this just smells so good. Oh my gosh. And then I'm gonna give you 2 more little facts about me. This is pink and rose and oat milk. Oh, pink rose and oat milk. Oh my gosh. Body butter, repair and hydrate. It's Eco Pure. I think that's the brand. I found it at TJ Maxx while I was pregnant. I did have a stretch mark like cream. I actually only came out with like 2 visible stretch marks, and they're tiny. Thank God. I think it's because I'm so young. But I bought this instead because, not instead, but I bought it because I wanted to just always stay moisturized, and it's so cute. And this was before the Bum Bum creams that were like super popular, and like it's literally the same concept. Like yeah, it was definitely used, but like that's a lot of product, and it's really subtle. And I have sensitive skin, so like that worked so well for my skin. And I think like staying hydrated helps so much with not having stretch marks. So I used this in addition to the stretch mark lotion that I was already using. Okay, so last two things about me. My favorite color is green. I'm really into pink right now, but my favorite color is green and always will be green, like bright green. I love green, and green makes me happy. Like, obviously I think everybody goes through a little bit of like seasonal depression, and I'm entering into that season right now, but the spring and summer make me so happy because it's so green, and seeing the grass die and the leaves fall makes me sad. And then my last fact is I like to collect mugs. Yeah, and I wish I could tell you that there was water in this. It's actually just apple juice. My water is in my Yeti because I like keeping it cold. I collect mugs, and I like having funny ones, fun ones that have characters on them. I'm not really into tumblers. I have my Yeti and I have my Stanley, which was amazing when I was pregnant because it holds so much water, but this Yeti, it's smaller. I feel like it's only 25 ounces and it fits in my car cup holder so much better. Anyways, back to the mugs. This is one of my favorite ones. It's kind of hard to read because this is like a mirroring camera. It was actually a misprint. There's a family friend that goes to like my dad's church, and she got us all tickets to a home and garden show that she was selling some of her stuff at, and she does like the vinyl stickers and the vinyl printing on mugs and on like signs, like the Cricut kind of thing. And I saw this, it says, "You're my cup of tea," because it's a teacup. And I said, "Oh my gosh, I love that mug," or this teacup. And I went over to it and she was like, "Yeah, that one's just for display." Because it's a misprint. And on the back it says, "Free hugs, just kidding, don't touch me." And I was like, I'm buying it. I'm buying it. No one else will, so I'm buying it. So yeah, that's just a little bit about me. Thank you for watching, unwinding with me. I know I look ridiculous, but I'm gonna head to bed. Thanks for watching. As always, if there's anything that you are interested in knowing about me, any videos that you would like me to make, comment down below and give this a thumbs up. Bye!